Welcome to another episode of Steady Mike. So I know we usually do it a little bit in the afternoons. Today we will be doing it early in the morning. It's 9:15 to be exact. You know, I usually always have something to eat. We already ate a burrito, but you know, we're drinking Starbucks. Any of you ever tried eggnog? Well, of course, Starbucks sells their eggnog with their coffee. But if you ever wanna not get charged for so much, you know, just everybody has eggnog at home. You can add eggnog to your coffee. That's what we do.
There's a lot of people that don't like eggnog.
I know it's a lot, but you'll love it if you add it to your coffee. Mm-hmm. So good morning to everybody.
Yeah, good morning.
So today's episode, recently, this past weekend, was yesterday, right? Yesterday. You know, for a lot of, I think you could say a Catholic, but it's mostly for us is in Mexico. We celebrate the Virgin Mary's birthday, which is el Día de la Virgen, which was yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
You know, but you know, they do a big thing in Mexico. They do it here too in a lot of churches. But besides that, what we're gonna talk about was Vicente Fernandez's death. You know, a lot of people don't know who he is, but if you do know who he is, you know, he's you know, what is it, like, what's up with music, ranchera?
Big celebrity in Mexico, ranchera music. My favorite song, of course everybody listens to those regular songs, but my favorite song of him is actually Botas de Charro. You know, if you ever hear that song, I'll give you a little bit brief about it. It's about a guy, he owns like huaraches and stuff like that, and you know, he's trying to holler at this girl, but this girl only likes guys that are like, you know, in Mexico uses a lot of boots, so you know, that's why it's called Botas de Charro. You know, that, you know, that's who she's only after, the guys that, you know, are well dressed, and she's not gonna pay attention to him. So just listen to that song. It's badass. You know, that's one of my favorite songs of all time. You know, so do you have any favorite songs about him? Besides, you know, his popular hits, one of my favorite songs, you know, something I listen once in a while, once in a blue moon. It's somewhere in my Spotify playlist. I think se llama Esa Pared.
Oh,
you know, that wall.
Yeah.
It's him and this old artist, Lil Don. I mean, both of them are old, you know, but rest in peace, Vicente Fernandez.
Yeah.
You know, very good musician, artist.
Yeah, I know he came out with Snoop Dogg in a concert.
Snoop
Dogg was a big fan of him. I actually wanted to go see that day that he actually took out a concert. Actually, no, it wasn't Snoop Dogg. Sorry, it was Big Boy.
Big Boy, yeah.
Big Boy was the big. So I'm pretty sure he's probably talking about it, or he talked about it today on 92.3. You know, he was a big fan of it. You know, it's a big tragedy. Even Biden posted up on his Twitter about him. You know?
Right.
A lot of people talk bad about that. They're saying that, oh, he didn't write it. But either way, you know, at least it just shows that somebody in the White House respects, you know, his music. They like his music. You know, that's the biggest thing. A lot of people started talking shit on him, but, you know, I read a lot of comments. Sometimes I don't like reading the comments because I do get upset because a lot of people take it too seriously, you know. We'll be talking about a lot of the TikTok stuff later. But, yeah, a lot of people need to stop taking TikTok too seriously because it's not that serious, to be honest.
Hey, you know, I mean, everyone has TikTok nowadays, bro.
Yeah.
You know, young kids, you know, high schoolers, older people, even ourselves have TikToks. Yeah. We have TikToks, and even like 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, and you know, those tia accounts, those be popping, bro.
Those are funny. Those are, but yeah, so you know, rest in peace, Vicente Fernandez.
Yeah, rest in peace.
You're a really icon. I know a lot of people listen to you because of certain music, but you know, you really listen to deep down inside to his albums, to his old music. You know, you will understand his music, and you will see a lot of music. Is not just about, you know, the ones that he usually sang, like those mostly mainstream music songs that he has. But yeah, so rest in peace.
Yeah, also Carmen Salinas, rest in peace. Yeah. She died also, so.
Yeah, she was a really icon in the movie industry and the film industry. So
Yeah, especially with the Mexican Hispanic community.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about her, but you really do see her in a lot of novelas and a lot of movies, especially the old movies.
Yeah, so, especially kids, that back in the day never had cable.
Yeah,
yeah. But it was always there.
But for everybody out there, do not let your kids watch a lot of the old movies, like Verduleros and all those, because those are not movies to be watching with.
I remember the ones I had actually been looking for them. Risas Vacaciones.
Oh yeah, those are funny.
I've been looking for them.
Like I said, don't watch those movies with your kids, because I used to watch them when I was like 13, 12. On Channel 22 they used to come
out. Damn, those are your old movies.
Yeah, but don't watch them with your kids. Like, that's the reason why. For me, mainly reason why. I don't know if you've ever seen those little TikToks or even like little memes that say, oh, they have a little kid watching like a girl coming out the pool and stuff like that, and they say, oh, that's when Timmy found out. He was into girls, or he forgot about his toys. That's how I was with those movies. That's when I started realizing, damn, thick women are the best thing ever. But if you ever watch those movies, or if you ever have seen those movies, just make sure you don't watch them with your kids, because they're pretty like sexual content in that.
Yeah, I mean, those movies weren't for adults, but the funny thing is that those movies will come out during school time.
Yeah.
12 o'clock, 1 p.m., 2 p.m. So I still remember, watching, Races and Vacaciones, and I always look through those channels because, well, for the most part, when I was young, really young, I didn't have cable, but I think
when we were young, there was not that cable. Because I remember cable wasn't popping like until like we were like way older.
Oh yeah.
I was like 13, 14, I think.
Yeah, with MTV and all that, huh?
Yeah. So, but yeah, so staying in another topic with music, I told you guys before, I started getting into these rap battles in Spanish, especially the Latino community. There's this Mexican freestylist. His name's Asesino. I will put this up because I do want to tag him. That we are listening to him out here, especially me. He won again. They do like a Red Bull championship and stuff like that. He won it again. I think this is his second time he wins it. This guy's freestyle is crazy, and I see a lot of like a lot of English rap battles too, like Conceited and all these guys. But what I like about Latino these type of rap battles, they when the crowd goes crazy, they always start counting back to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, so the crowd knows that they have to come down. And not only that, but there was this thing that they were doing that I thought it was amazing, because all this is freestyle from their head. Nothing is written down like a lot of these rap battles. But these guys literally, they're rap battling. So like let's say you ask a question like, oh, like why do you like to come here? This guy has to rap like about it, like right there and then. So it's just crazy. Yeah. Like I was like, damn, man, how the heck these do? And then I saw one that he had they had like a box, like I said, like a mysterious box. So you look through there, you find something, you have to come out and rap battle. And there was one that he grabs like my rap battle is like a yo-yo, because he took out a yo. When it goes down, at one moment it has to come up. So like it's just crazy how he says it in Spanish. But I think like that's why I started getting into it because everything goes from top of your head. Nothing is written down. Nothing is, you know who your opponents are, because there's not a lot of Latino battles out there. But yeah, there is way more than just him. There's people from Colombia, Brazil. I forgot that girl's name.
Colombia, Brazil, Argentina. You got people from Peru, El Ecuador, and then of course Mexico, and then you got people from España.
Yeah, I forgot that girl's name though.
But most of the damn, they go hard. All of them, bro. All of them.
Yeah.
Most of them can hold their own. I like especially when Mexican go against España.
Oh yeah.
And I mean España can hold their own definitely. I've seen the Peruanos too.
Yeah.
Man.
Sorry, I'm trying to look for that I forgot that girl's name, but she's like, if anybody out there knows, she's like a little short, morenita, with like a little afro. I think, if I'm not mistaken,
I forgot
her name. I think she might be from Brazil. I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry. I will tag her.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah,
man, she gets down, man. She went at it with Asesino on one of the rap battles. Man, she gets down like her wordplay was crazy.
And I think, bro, because of TikTok. I think because of TikTok. Well, I've been following, not following everybody, but they've been. Well, I'm pretty sure they've been. A lot of them have been active for already years, but I've been following a few people since like 2012, 2013, 2014. And I remember I probably stopped because I was watching them, and then I was going back and forth with watching Rain Set. There were rap battles here in LA, in Orange County, but it was mostly like Filipinos, Vietnamese, and Cambodians. They had rap battles out here, but then I will go back and forth and watch YouTube videos with Mexican. But they've been out for a few, some.
Yeah, I found her name is Maritea. Maritea is Thea at the end, Maria. Man, she gets down. Like, honestly, when I saw her battle against that guy, man, I thought he was about to lose. Even the other guy, Lobo, that fool gets down. But Maritea and then Asesino, I think those are my two favorite Mexican rap battlists out of all of them. Well, they're not Mexican, but I should say Hispanic or Latino. But yeah, so whoever wants to know, just look at that. They get down. Honestly, they're like, it gets down. Like, honestly, I know a lot of people might not understand it or even know what they're saying, but look into it. Like, honestly, if you can understand a little bit of Spanish, just Google the words they say. Like, it's just crazy the way they rap battle. It's just crazy the way everything pops in their head. Nothing especially is written down how other rap battles do, but these guys are like crazy. That's why I'm like, damn, I can't believe these guys could do all this shit. Like, how do they fucking just spit and spit and spit? But yeah, so it's pretty crazy, all this stuff, what they're doing. And so shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to the Latino community doing all these rap battles.
Definitely.
Shout out to all of them. I know there's a whole bunch of you guys that are badass. I just do not know everybody from the top of my head since I just started listening to it. But shout out to everybody. That movement should be growing and it should grow. I know it won't grow as much, but because of the main reason, Spanish is not the number one language out there. But that's one of the main things should actually happen. Everybody, a lot of people, I will promote it here on our TikTok, on our Instagram, on our YouTube channel. Though I want to really, really get into them a lot. Like, that's my main focus that I want to do, is get into it and talk more about it.
Yeah, definitely something I might get into a little bit more. Because like I said, back in like 2012, 13, 14, I used to follow a few of them. But I noticed that with TikTok, they've been getting more exposure.
Yeah, especially since, I'm not gonna lie, I got hyped up into that Chilindrina. Well, I know that's her name is Suzu or something like that.
Suki,
there you go. That's why I'm like, oh shit, like, damn, her wordplay is pretty crazy. And then I started seeing it. That they do like in arenas, they sell out and they do all this shit. I was like, oh shit, like, damn, I can't believe I've been slipping on all this. I haven't been even hearing about this shit. Like, how is it that I haven't heard nothing like this? But sometimes with time, and sometimes that's the positive things about Instagram and all this. That sometimes shit that you don't even know might just pop into your feed. Yeah, into your feed, and then bam, you're like, oh shit, like, this is crazy.
Yeah. Definitely. You guys should check out those Latino rap battles. It's something different. I mean, especially if you understand Spanish and it's your first language, even if it's your second. I mean, you can definitely feel that it's a little bit different than English rap battles.
Yeah.
Rap battles from out here, especially how they rhyme in Spanish, and then it is something beautiful, to be honest. Yeah, but moving on, I think we're gonna speak with something, about locally, right?
Yeah, locally.
Locally, so as most our viewers know, here in Orange County, where we reside in California, there have been a lot of pop-up illegal taco shops in Orange County. So if anyone's been out to Los Angeles, LA, which is about 30 minutes from here,
Now we're not high with traffic. Most of the time that's traffic, so it's just.
So you have different taco shops almost every corner here, there, So here in Orange County, you don't really have a lot of those, especially because the city won't allow it. But with the pandemic and everything, a lot of people lost their jobs. So I'm pretty sure they needed a way to get their income up. So most of the taco shops are in Anaheim. We got here in Santana too, huh?
Yeah, we do. But you know what? Like, okay, I know LA. So something that is known here I'm not sure up in North California, but here in Southern California, tacos honestly are, a must. You could say I do get tired of tacos, but there's sometimes that you could crave it. Like tacos is like a big thing out here, and I know in other states it's not stuff like that, but we are like a big known, especially since the border is so close. We usually do enjoy tacos, and sometimes you look for the best tacos out there. Sometimes you're like googling, yelping, whatever it is. Tacos. That's why you see a lot of taco pop-ups everywhere. Especially here in Orange County. Here in Orange County, we don't have a lot of places that you could say you go to. Besides, you could say here Santa Ana. Santa Ana is mainly known for a lot of taco restaurants. They have a lot of like.
Oh yeah.
That's the main thing, and I know I seen in Anaheim. I used to go to what's that? It's a birria truck, man. That shit was bomb. It used to be with my job, but they moved. They moved because even though they were parked inside a car wash, I guess the city asked them that the car wash needed a license to sell food.
Permit, yeah.
Yeah, so they had to move there. So they moved to a park. It's probably like 30 minutes away from my job now. So I don't go there, but it was pretty good, but that's the bad part about it. Like he was telling me earlier, they've been actually, trying to stop everybody from selling food like that, and it's sad because, it does help a lot, like the community. I know, some places do leave a lot of trash and stuff like that, but I see. There's a truck that I've been going there since I was like probably 13 years old. It's called.
And it's mostly the customers that leave the trash behind. Let's put it out there. It's the customers. People just eat, throw the trash anywhere. I mean, given that there's probably no trash here, maybe there is. I don't know.
Yeah, like there's this truck that like I said, I was going since I was like 13. It's called Tacos El Güero, or Birria El Güero or something like that. But it's right there on Murdo and Bristol. If anybody knows where that place is at, Before they used to have one trash can, now they put trash cans all over the place for the same thing to stop. But people still do just leave it everywhere, throwing things everywhere. But I do see that that they actually, when they're done, before they close, the guys get off and they clean up and everything like that. I'm pretty sure they do it, and I understand why they don't want a lot of taco trucks like that, or a lot of taco stands like that, or even food stands, because of the trash and stuff like that. And they want to, honestly, like. What do we really, a lot of people that do this is because they don't have a steady job or they have to pay their bills, so sometimes the city has to understand that they cannot just focus on, the trash is everywhere. Like it's not only here, it's everywhere. We just have to maybe put more attention to that. Maybe we have to, the city has to, the city mayor, all of them have to maybe put more money into cleaning. Because there's a lot of homeless people out there. They put a lot of trash out there. It's not even talking bad about them, but what do we expect? Santa Ana used to be full of homeless. I think they recently started trying to open up homeless shelters, but I guess the own public stopped them from doing it. But the biggest thing is not even because of the taco trucks or the food stands. Is because, and like he was telling me earlier, that they've been trying to crack down, or they're trying to implement a law to stop all these people from, from putting out their stand. But I think it's ridiculous, that they try to find a way to stop, all these people from trying to make money. And sometimes the bad part about it that, us as for me as Mexican, we grew up as in a way that we have to, no matter what, try to find a way to, make money. Like, that's a hustle. Hustle is not blood. Like, we always hustle. We are, like, if, let's say, for example, recently, I wanted to buy, I forgot what it was, some shoes or something like that. But, I was like, fuck, you know what, I gotta pay this, I gotta pay that. So I ended up hustling. The way my hustle was not selling drugs, but, buying and reselling on eBay, Actually, I remember it was on eBay. We were trying to bet at like those soft bets, whatever, the pyramid or whatever those things are called.
Yeah.
I don't know, I forgot what they're called. But it was like around 1,200, I was like, fuck, like, even for me, then, I make okay money. Dropping 1,200 just like that, it's gonna cost, So I'm like, fuck it, you know what, my goal is to, I did it like probably like in a month and a half, But then there's the same thing with these people, they try to make a living, they try to feed their families, and sometimes the bad part about it, I know I've seen a lot of places out there saying, oh, that they're targeting, Hispanic business and stuff like that. It's not that, it's just that we're everywhere. We're just, we're not going to sit down and ask for money. We're not going to sit down and wait for jobs to come looking for us. We're not going to sit down to see if the homie could hook us up at a job somewhere. Mm-hmm. We will always find a way to, make ends meet. And that's just how we are, because of the fact that where we come from, the fact that we saw our parents hustle, one way or another, we have to find a way, So for a lot of people out there that I know they're going to say or think that they're targeting us, it's not that they're targeting us, it's just, we're just the only ones out there trying to hustle. We're not sitting down in the corner asking for money. We're not robbing, we're not stealing, stuff like that. We find ways, Like, I know I see a lot of people talk about like, oh, there's, these guys, these broke people or this person that works at a grocery store fucking with the Louis Vuitton bag. Shit, they hustle for it, They work hard for it, a lot of people don't get it. Like, I know a lot of people get in debt for a car or stuff like that, but, like there's this thing like, I don't know if you've seen the TikTok, they have a sound that says, oh, no, mucha gente piensa que soy rico y todo, pero no es eso, soy pobre con estilo, And it's true, you gotta live your life, all the money you make, you're not gonna take it home. I mean, when you die, you're not gonna take it with you. Sometimes you make money and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're capable of feeding your family. Sometimes some people make more, so sometimes that's what we have to understand, that when we die, we don't take nothing with us, so we don't know what we take. We don't know what it is. We don't know how death is after,
Yeah.
I know they tell us there's a life after it, but we don't know.
We don't know, bro.
So why not just try to live, a life that we can and try to leave memories for the people that stay here, So like that when we go, the memories is within them, last forever. Like for us, we have this YouTube video where we die. Maybe they'll still be around, but maybe somebody out there for 50, 60 years from now is probably going to pop up and say, oh shit, look, these guys are talking about this. Damn, like, you never know. But like I said, these are things that we try to leave memories for our kids, for our families, just in case, But that's the hard part about that a lot of people don't see, is that, that we hustle and all this stuff that they're trying to do. Mm-hmm. It sucks that they try to stop everybody from selling, trying to make money. I seen it even on TikTok about or even on like social media when these people that sell flowers, they try to destroy their shit. It sucks, but we shouldn't let this get to us. Just keep going and keep going. At one point, the more we keep going, the more they see that we don't give up, they're gonna have to give up.
Yeah.
So, shout out to every street vendor. Shout out to everybody that's out there that's trying to make money.
And they're
trying to hustle.
And they're doing their best to keep up their prices with the tacos, because the meat is expensive. Everything's expensive. Gas is expensive. I don't even want to go out, bro.
For me, that I work at a butcher shop, meat is gonna keep going up, and up. Minimum wage is going up, especially here in Cali. So, you know, a lot of people are gonna be like, well, that's why I don't live in Cali and shit like that. But, you know, like I saw once Instagram thing that says, a lot of people are checking in Cali, but you know, when you could wake up in the morning, and you know, the morning is summer, at the nighttime is winter. You know, that's the beautiful weather out here. You know, some people are willing to pay good money for it. You know, so
I was watching that. I'm kind of you know, I guess proud to you know live in California and happy to live in California, bro. Because I was watching a TikTok video, right, of people getting the train in New York, and you see a bunch of you know people, like a bunch, bro, like a gang of them. And I mean, I mean, no hate to New York. I mean, the weather looks nice, the city looks nice, but you know, living in that condition, smelling the pee in the train of someone else's pee, that's not my thing, bro.
Honestly, like, not to talk shit in other states, like, okay, we could go like for the top state, like Florida. Florida, they say, I never been to Florida, but you know, they say, hey, you never know what the weather's gonna be out there. If it's gonna rain, it's gonna fucking, the weather's crazy out there.
But there's always weird shit happening in Florida, bro.
Yeah. Now, Texas, you know, a lot of people, I think there's hurricanes out there, there's all this type of shit, you know, and all they do is talk about, their guns and their stakes and shit like that, but, you know, that's all you guys have, you know.
Yeah, shout out to Big Bird.
That Big Bird's a guy that used to go to high school with us, you know, and then, New York, you know, New York, like you said, is a crowd of people. Besides that, fucking, I don't know if you've seen online, those giant ass rats and shit.
Oh, shit.
I hate rats, so I ain't trying to fucking, you know, I'm pretty sure there are dogs out there that have rats as pets out there, you know. And in Chicago, the crime out there is bad, the weather is bad, you know. So, you know, honestly, like, you could go to any state and then just talk about it, you know. In Cali, besides, you know, prices going up, besides, you know, all this shit's us getting taxed so much, you know. But honestly, like, we're still drinking Starbucks coffee. We're not making millions, but hey, you still afford a $4 coffee. You can still afford a okay living, you know. Yeah. That's why I don't complain where I live, you know. Shout out to Cali. Shout out to everybody that lives in Cali. You know, so I enjoy this weather. The only place that I could say I can live is Vegas, especially because I have family out there, but we're not that far away from Cali, so that's the only place I'll go. So shout out to everybody out there in Nevada. You know, maybe, hopefully soon, maybe I'll be leaving out there. But for now, I'm still here.